This month in WWE, we've seen a lunatic stand up to the beast incarnate, we've crowned a new champion, and we've sadly seen the end of a legend. Hello everyone, I'm your host Ben Phoenix, the man with 1,004 holds, and welcome to your monthly roundup of WWE The Complete Shot. This month's pay-per-view is WWE Fastlane, so let's dropkick this off with the storyline recap. Storyline roundup! The main storyline heading into Fastlane is to determine the number one contender for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Triple H won the Royal Rumble this year, becoming the WWE Champion, last eliminating Dean Ambrose and eliminating defending champion Roman Reigns. The next night on Raw, Stephanie McMahon announced that there'd be a triple threat match at Fastlane with Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Brock Lesnar to determine that number one contender. Now, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns have been kind of falling out as of late. The whole brothers in arms thing isn't really going for them. They've been clashing heads a few times, but Brock Lesnar seems to be the deciding factor here. Dean Ambrose, to prove that he's not scared, has been standing up to him every week and being put down every week. At Fastlane, we'll see how this one goes.
Now, tomorrow morning, I start a new life. A life where I am no longer a wrestler. But that is tomorrow, and that is not tonight.
Another big feud to keep your eye on this Sunday is AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. Now, AJ made his Raw debut in a winning effort against Jericho. Y2J didn't take that too kindly and got revenge on AJ on SmackDown a couple of weeks later. They're going into the rubber match at WWE Fastlane to decide who's better. Now, with that being said, let's find out a bit more about this Sunday's event. Facts and history! Here's 3 quick facts in preparation for this Sunday. Number 1, WWE Fastlane is actually a relatively new pay-per-view, having only been established last year as a replacement for WWE's Elimination Chamber on the road to WrestleMania. Number 2, its name is actually a reference to its position on the road to WrestleMania, being a Fastlane to the main event. And number 3, both last year's and this year's main events won't include a WWE title match. Instead, they'll include number 1 contenderships for the main event of WrestleMania. Now we're going to talk about some notable matches from the event's history. With Fastlane there is only one, so I'm only going to recommend 2 matches. The first one you've got to check out is Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. This one's the number 1 contendership for the WWE title heading into WrestleMania. Another good match to check out from last year's event is Rusev versus John Cena for the US title. It ends in a submission. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but definitely worth a watch. Pay-per-view breakdown! The first match this Sunday on the pre-show will be Kalisto defending his US title against Alberto Del Rio. This is a 2 out of 3 falls match, trying to get the rivalry ended that's been going on for a few weeks. On the actual WWE Fastlane event, we've got Kevin Owens defending the Intercontinental Championship against Dolph Ziggler. We've also got Charlotte defending her Divas Championship against Brie Bella. We'll have a cutting-edge peep show where Edge and Christian will host the New Day to talk about some tag team things, who knows. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks will team up to take Naomi and Tamina. We'll have AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho in their rubber match like we talked about before. And then finally the main event, the triple threat match to determine the number 1 contender for the WWE title at WrestleMania. We'll have Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns. The rumor mill. So guys, here's a quick update on the rumors circulating around WWE. Graphics. It seems that Rey Mysterio is actually having pay issues with AAA Wrestling. He's expected to be back in WWE by SummerSlam, or supposedly coming back. His knees are fucked, he's not going to come back. Another rumor this week, the cutting edge peep show on this Sunday's Fastlane could very well be a way to debut NXT's Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy for the main roster. This follows on from reports that they've been sighted backstage at Raw and SmackDown over the last few weeks and may end up even being contenders for the New Day's Tag Team Championships. One final thing to mention here.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Wade Barrett has handed his notice in to WWE. At the end of his contract in June, it looks like he won't be re-signing with the company. It's suggested that his reason for leaving the company is that he no longer enjoys his role in WWE. Fail of the month! And now guys, we're gonna check out the fail of the month. Haha, look at this fail. Failing harder than I've ever seen a fail. What a fail! And that is your complete shot. You're now prepped and ready for this Sunday's WWE event, Fastlane. Look out for our reactions immediately after. And next month, save the date, the big one, WrestleMania. See you there. Could be a way to debut NXT's Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy. Calvin Cassidy. Casa.
Says on.
How now, brown cow. Just getting the circulation back. And here's another interesting fact. Took a rhythm. Wait, you want 0 fuck-ups? Because I could do at least 2. And that's it. No. Fuck it, I'll do it live.